what do we have here? A little Grom, or is it a little like ruckus? I think that's a little ruckus. Oh, good morning, guys. Oh, beautiful day. We've had a break from the heat the last few days, about a week or so. Got to turn off the AC in the house, get the windows open. It's been pretty nice. And on top of it, I just busted out the new gloves today. Oh, they're so soft, man. My old ones, they were getting hard and crusty. Like really hard and crusty. And then the leather was drying out, so they were getting slippery on my grips. Oh man, I forgot what fresh gloves feel like. It's almost as good as when you fill your tires up when they're a little bit low. Just gives a whole brand new feel, man. You know, and speaking of my gloves being slippery on my grips are worn, man. So I'm gonna run to another different shop. When I stopped and got the gloves, the place I got them at, they didn't have the Renthal grips that I really like. These ones, I think they're like Pro Grips or something. They were on clearance. I got them for like $7. And I like the color pattern because that's what I want to end up doing with my bike, is that black and green all over. But you know, you can't beat those Renthal grips, and I know that this place normally has them, so we'll go check them out. God, my bike's loud, and I freaking love it. I hate it at the same, but I love it. Loud pipes save lives, y'all. Oh, cool story since I'm going by. The Bourbon Theater, next Wednesday, dude, Real Big Fish and the Expendables, I get to go. I'm on the guest list. I'm slightly embarrassed on how I got put on that list. Our local radio station does this thing called 90s at noon. From noon to 1 o'clock, they play all 90s or close to 90s music. And then they do the 90s at noon, name that tune. First person to call in, get the artist and the song right, wins whatever the prize is. Yeah, it was Avril Lavigne, My Happy Ending, but I knew it. Kind of embarrassed that I knew it, but I was first caller, man. Get to go to the concert. I've always wanted to see Real Big Fish, dude. I grew up listening to those guys, and dude, I love that type of music, man. I grew up on reggae and ska, dude. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I'm newly fresh to the Expendables. It's gonna be a great show. Somebody lost something. Go Sentra, go Sentra, go.
You ever seen a hippie cry? Hilarious.
Oh, success, man. HVC Cycle's the way to go. They're not paying me to say it. I just like them. You know, and they don't have the greatest selection because they are pretty small, but dude, they'll order in anything for you. They get it pretty quick. They're really good about calling you when you get your stuff in too. Unlike some other companies here in town. You know, I one time had to wait 2 weeks and called 3 times. They said it hadn't been in. Finally talked to the right person. They're like, oh yeah, we've had your stuff for 2 weeks. I'm like, dude, seriously? And that was after I had to change my order because the original thing that I wanted was back ordered for like 45 days and they never called to let me know. But HVC is on top of it, man. And I'm really glad that I just found this out. The Renthal grips that I got back before the ones I have now, they stock them permanently because it's what they use on their trial bikes they sell. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I love that sound, dude. I could do that all day. Time to go. Fucking pothole repair, dude. What does the little gravel do to help? What does it do? I don't understand it. Okay, yeah, it prevents the tar from sticking to the tires and tires pulling the tar out. There's gotta be a better system.
A few inches later.
That was embarrassing. I cannot wait to get my new grips on. I need to get these things off there and get those new Renthal grips on. I went with a hard rubber compound, so I'm super stoked to see how long they last. The first time I had Renthals, I went soft, so it should be different. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye.